Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Chat back into the video today, and today the Kansas City Chiefs have signed one-time Pro Bowl quarterback and one-time Super Bowl champ and one-time MVP Carson Wentz to a one-year contract to be their backup quarterback next season. So now the Kansas City Chiefs, they'll have two MVP quarterbacks on their roster. I'm not gonna say I'm surprised by this, by this move right here. Actually, this is something I expected to happen earlier. So, I picked Carson Wentz to land in Kansas City last offseason, when Carson was done with Washington. I think they cut him. I'm not 100. Yeah, they cut him. They released him. Once Washington released Carson, it didn't look great for him, and people were saying he might retire, and he didn't. There was not a lot of interest, but I thought the Kansas City Chiefs would be a good spot for him to be a backup for Patrick Mahomes, and I thought they'd be interested in it too. And I think I talked about it on my channel once and talked about the potential signing for the Chiefs, and I really liked the potential signing for them, and never happened. Chiefs, I think last year did they have, was their backup quarterback Blaine Gabbert? I think it might have been someone else. I think Blaine Gabbert went to. I think their backup was Blaine Gabbert last year. I thought that Carson Wentz was a good spot for I thought Carson Wentz, a good spot for him was Kansas City before last season, last offseason, and now he is signing with the Chiefs. Carson Wentz was the backup quarterback for the Rams last year. He was a late signing for the Rams, and he played in only 2 games with one start, but in that one start, he won the game against the 49ers, 1-0, threw 17 for 24 with 163 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, threw 1 interception. 2022 with Washington, he played in He had 7 starts, had 2-5 record, threw 172 for 276, 1,755 passing yards, 11 passing touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. 2021 with Indianapolis was one of his best years since his MVP season. He had a 17 games, 17 starts, 9-8 record, 322 for 516, 3,563 passing yards, 27 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Let's just skip to that MVP season with the Eagles in 2017 when they won the Super Bowl. He played in 13 games with 13 starts before tearing his ACL. He had an 11-2 record, throwing 265 for 440, 33 touchdown passes and 7 interceptions thrown, and threw 3,300 passing yards. So he threw 33 passing touchdowns in only 13 games. It's great. But then he got hurt, tore his ACL, and never was really the same. He did, show some, glimpses of the old Carson Wentz in 2021 with the Colts. But then he kind of blew it when he lost to, I think, the 1-15 Jacksonville Jaguars or whatever they were. And got eliminated by them, so he kind of blew his time with Indianapolis. Honestly, if he gets that win against Jacksonville, a win that I think any quarterback should have beat, any quarterback should have been able to get that win against Jacksonville. If he gets that win against Jacksonville, they advance to the playoffs, and even if they don't have success in the playoffs, I think he would have got another year as a starting quarterback for the Colts, but he lost to Jacksonville. He played terrible against Jacksonville in that Week 17 matchup, and it really kind of, it was either Week 17 or Week 18. It was a Week 18 matchup. That was the first year they had the 18-week schedule, and that kind of really ruined, his chances of potentially coming back with the Colts. And then Washington gave him a chance. He was terrible in Washington. He got a backup. He had a chance to be a backup for Los Angeles last year. He got that. Got to get one start. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Chiefs in the comment section, and peace out.